Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nocta, and this is The Longest Walk. So, free game on Steam. I was curious about it. I found it when I was looking for games for the random free games videos.
I felt anxious, so anxious that I was burning.
Okay.
My heart was beating really fast. I couldn't sleep. I got tireder and tireder because I couldn't sleep because I was worrying. I was worry. I've let my family down. Everyone's going to suffer because I'm no good. Everybody who relied on me, it was a false reliance. I was a fake. Therefore, I worried even more about what financial disaster I'd put on my family. So, anxiety, nervous energy burning off, lack of sleep. I remember vividly curling up in a ball in the living room floor, howling, not even crying, howling, seeing how shit I was. Yeah, I felt so bad. That's all I could do. I just wanted to be taken away from it all.
That is sad. I'm sure you were on deathbed. Oh.
I only realised something was wrong when I was driving back from school crying, and I knew this wasn't right.
I love the style so
It was
much.
a build up of stress in work and expectations of work, and then finding that I couldn't do it. I wasn't alone, other people were struggling with it, but I just thought, I can't do this, I can't do this. Why? What's wrong with me? Why can't I do it? I'm a failure.
Oh, you're not. I really love the style. I never saw anything like this before. And yeah, I think it's like kinda a man's confession about depression or anxiety. I don't
I
remember
knew I was stressed.
the
I
plot.
didn't know I was depressed, and I think it just got worse after that point. There was no stopping it. Once it started, the feelings of negativity about not being good enough, I couldn't stop it.
I want to see a horror game with this style, honestly. I just want to see that happen. That would work so well. And it seems like our protagonist really beating himself up for no real reason.
The whole thing made me feel that I was worthless, so I didn't want to meet anyone. I didn't want to speak to anyone. I was so worthless that there's no point in. I shouldn't be indulging in my hobbies, which I love, my cycling and my books. I couldn't do that.
Uh, Interesting.
I couldn't. I could see, and now I can, that these are the sort of things I should have kept doing. I should have kept in contact with people. I should have gone out my bike. I should have gone to the cinema. I should have done this. I just had to hide because I was an embarrassment and I was a worthless human being. And all the things that laterally I know is how you deal with it. I couldn't.
This is sad so far. But I kinda expected it. Ooh. Those roads? No. I really love this style, I
It
can't say it enough.
consumed me. Finding a way to kill myself that nobody would get hurt with. If I didn't want to jump in front of a train in case the train driver had to suffer stroke. I didn't want to hang yourself in the forest because some kid might find you. But I didn't want to kill myself. But I did. And it was not a drama thing. It wasn't attention or kill myself. It was I'm a useless piece of shit. I'm no good to anyone. Everybody would be better off without me. Which didn't make sense. Now, when I see it, it doesn't make sense. But I was so desperate. I was so down. I could understand why people would do
it. Yeah, I think I get where he's coming from. It is messed up. But at least he was really considerate.
And I was so numb that I could feel that people in my position then I could see how they could do it. But unfortunately I knew I couldn't because of my family. There's no way. Even though I was suffering and I was hating it, and I was absolutely hating myself, I would have never done that to my family.
Yeah, that's good that family could keep you back from it. I
remember a run and actually being on the beach at Kingsbands and thinking, because I was away from you all and I was having me time, then I reflected what a fucking great life I had. This is brilliant. I love my family and this is great. I can do this.
That's the spirit. But yeah, I think this game was made either by the guy or his son. I'm unsure. I'm really unsure. But if it's made by your son, just look at what game Walking Simulator is put together for you.
I am a guy who did a lot of things.
You must be great, man.
And I think when you give him time to other people as your job, you sometimes needs a wee bit of time to yourself without being too selfish.
I love this so much. Holy shit, it just looks so satisfying. How? How does this look so satisfying? I don't get it. Ooh. What's that? Is it a
As soon
pier?
as I got out there and into my stride, not a great runner, but into my stride the head would clear and then you could just enjoy the experience. So you hear the birds, you listen to the sea crashing in, you feel tactile, the sand, and the experience of being doing that sort of thing. So I could enjoy the surroundings. But yeah, at the start, rush, because it was a big timetable, and at the end, yeah, more relaxed. I could come home and get on with the rest of it.
Oh. Oh, I guess that's another bridge. Similar to the one I already went through.
I know that I've had these issues. I'm hopeful I won't have them again. I can't tell if I'm going to have them or not. I don't know what's going to kick in. You know, I didn't think I'd get it after the second time. But then I went back in that position of responsibility and I had a trigger there.
Yeah, a lot of pressure, stress.
I knew things were happening. And I knew that I didn't want to be ill. And I knew that I should be doing certain things and doing all these different techniques, but I couldn't stop it. And that was also a frustrating thing, that to have this experience of two big episodes and then the third one to come again and know and be aware, because I was awareness of triggers and stresses, and because I couldn't get a grip with that made it worse.
01382.
And for the second and third episodes I got better at dealing with it and saying, well, I can't do anything about it. I'm ill. If I had a broken leg and I was in a plaster, it's obvious. Because I've got a broken head, it's not obvious to see that I'm ill. I think the last time I was ill was so much quicker. Because I didn't get the grip.
Yeah, it can be it can actually get worse, yeah.
I would like to think I'm a better person for it. It was a good thing. It was a horrible thing, but it was a good thing. And that it made me reflect on what was important. My family was more important than anything else. What other people think doesn't matter. apart from the ones close to you. So and work is important, but hey, it's a job, and getting that balance right, and that's what was wrong. Boys, I don't know that we talked about. I think they weren't fully aware of just how seriously ill it was, which is brilliant because we were too young to deal with that at the time. But that's good to talk about now.
It is good. Honestly, this kind of...
They know that if anything like that happens to them, then they understand that, well, it's happened to their dad, so, and he's still here, and he's still okay, I hope. And and yeah, that if it happens to their friends and that happens to people they love, that they'll have insight into to know that's people need help.
Thank you for walking on this journey. If you're someone you know is suffering from depression or experiencing suicidal thoughts, please visit samaritans.org or reach out to your local mental health service provider. I think this was the game, then. Press ask or start button to quit. Ah, so that was the guy whose story was this. Yeah, honestly, this game, let's be honest, it wasn't the most uneventful. It was slow. But these kind of games are necessary because they truly make you realize that you are not alone. No matter how bad of a state you are in your current life or whatever, the important thing is that there are always other people like you who suffer from the same problems. And they go through the same thought processes, the same experiences in a way. And they have a hard time holding on as well, but they do it anyway. And if you do it, it will be better at one point. Maybe sooner, maybe later, no one can tell. But it will get better, that's for sure. So that's why, if you have any of these issues listed earlier, then you should really try to get help and not just distance yourself and isolate yourself into this never-ending pit of desperation. But you should just get help, get the proper help, so you can climb out from it way sooner than otherwise you could. Because you're worth it. So thank you for watching, and I think this game was really necessary. It's an important message. So we'll see each other next time. Bye.